All the way live. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy, Rodney Perry. You are tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. I want to thank you for continuing to patronize the show. Keep us rocking, keep us going. A crazy weekend for me, man. I've been working. What's up, Roy G? You first out the block. Appreciate you. It's his wife's birthday, Karima. Mad love, mad respect, man. Welcome to the show, Roy G. Happy birthday to your lovely wife, too, man. In the building, Sex Talk with T. Gray. Had an opportunity to work with this young lady this weekend. She smashed the stage. 5 shows, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well done, T. Gray, man. Killed it all weekend. Shouts out to Cletus. Shouts out to my man. What I can't even think of the boy's name. Who was my feature? God dang it. You know T. Gray? Sheila Davis said, good morning. Fresh out of Facebook jail. Let me tell you something. You say the wrong thing on Facebook, they will throw your ass in the hoos, gal. Cameron Keys, that's his name. Cameron Keys work with me this weekend. Candace is in the building via YouTube. Mad love, mad respect. If you're not already following the YouTube, do so. Andy Gunning says, morning, good to see you last night at the Punchline. Let me tell you something, Andy. You had a great time, bro. It was just a great day all the way around. My name is Rodney Perry. Let's get into the show. Shouts out to Shawnee Scott, Media Room 360, that powers the show. Shouts out to the DC Comedy Loft. Such a great place to perform. Intimate, fun, the whole nine. And my movie is on the street. It's called Easter Sunday, starring my buddy Joe Coy. And I'll tell you some stories about that as we get to the show. My co-host for the day, real deal, one of my friends. I had to tell her, I said, look, Miss Sherelle, I know this early for you. I know. Miss Sherelle on the West Coast, she was a Midwest girl, but she on the West Coast. She said, right, this early as hell. I can't do it. I said, Miss Sherelle, this is only my friends that do this. I need you. And she dug down and got fly. What's up, Miss Sherelle? How you doing, sis?
Grand Rising, King. Rising all the way up.
Well, I'm up.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock for you. It's 6 a.m. in the morning for me. It's on. You know what?
If let me say this, Miss Sherelle. For 6 a.m., you looking pretty damn good.
I appreciate that. I came semi daddy face. You know, I couldn't do a full beat.
Wait
Just
a minute.
semi daddy face.
Semi what?
Semi daddy face. Skeeter face. My daddy. I couldn't do a full beat, but I'm here. I'm here in the flesh. You know, I meditated at 5 a.m. to 5:15.
Okay, hold up. Stop right there. What do you do when you meditate?
Lay
what's the process?
Lay there. Continue to lay in the bed.
Wait a minute. You stay in the bed and think.
And I say, please, God, give me the strength to get out this bed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I could do the Rodney Perry live show at 6 a.m. Oh, my God.
You doing it, though. You got it together. Eyebrows looking cute.
You know, I had to sleep in these eyebrows.
No, you didn't. No, you
I had to sleep in them. I had to sleep in them. Because had I tried to get up at 5:50, because that's when I got up out the bed, 5:50, to do these eyebrows, I would have made it.
They be up here?
Yeah, I just wouldn't. I would have showed up looking surprised.
Why you
looking
silly?
surprised
Why you
because
silly though?
I'm just saying. But other than that, I'm blessed. I'm thankful to be alive, to see another beautiful day. Happy Monday to everybody that's tuning in from the East Coast, West Coast, all over the galaxy. I don't have no complaints. Rodney Perry get the complaints after the show. Other than that, I'm smiling. I was able to brush all my teeth.
Come on now.
I got those side tooths, in there, and I feel good.
Hold on. What you mean you got your side tooths in there?
Man, Rodney, I've been working on this. This has been a process. Working on having a beautiful Hollywood smile. That's a process. So
your teeth look incredible. What you trying to say?
Yeah, I still have work to do. LA is actually when I started my healing process and working on myself when I moved here.
What you mean healing process?
Meaning that can we curse on here?
It's go ahead, do you?
I was a fucked up individual.
What you mean? I've been knowing you the whole time. When was you messed up?
I thought I had my chakras together, Rodney Perry. I did. I moved here to LA. They showed me my chakras wasn't shit. I look back.
Now, talk to us about that, because you love LA because you like the sun. It feels good. What's the difference between LA and Chicago?
I love the way they, God carved this place out. It's mountains. I'm a nature person. I look at the mountains, see which one I can move. But you definitely got to be grounded and balanced living here in LA. And the cost of living, like I said once before, it ain't about paying rent and all that. It's about keeping your mental healthy, okay? Your spirit healthy, okay? I spend so much money in crystals, sage, Palo Santos. You know what I'm saying?
What's Palo Santos?
It's a deeper cleanse, stick. It has the same properties as sage, but it's just more deeper. It gets straight to the point. Sage, you got to go around the room, do a couple of circle spins, hit the corners, open up the cabinets. Palo Santos, you just hit the doorway.
The window,
Wow.
How do you know about all this stuff?
My ancestors.
You know what? I can't do it. All right. Stay right there, Miss Sherelle. We got to get through some of these hot topics. And I definitely one I want to hear your take on, because you're not only a comedian and an entrepreneur, you're also a tax lady, and you understand the tax laws. And matter of fact, let's do this at the top. All y'all that's been frauding the PPP, you know who you are out there. Biden just signed two bills that's specifically designed to attack all you folks that was frauding the government. Have you heard about this, Sherelle? And is it something we should be afraid of?
No, I don't think it's nothing. I mean, if you sit up there and you got $100K and $1 million, then okay. But if he coming after the people that got the 20 and the 40 and the 60, right, that's the whole country. No, that's the whole goddamn country. Everybody
I hear you on that too, because one of the things about this whole time is, yes, there are people that frauded, but it's more people that was afraid of the government and didn't get no money, and they should have. They got businesses, they got EIN numbers, and they were so afraid of the government that they didn't even get none of that free money.
Because people fear what they don't understand.
Right.
It made it easy for you to get it, easy. I mean, you had dirty folks in them getting the money. I mean, block niggas.
Dirty folks.
Oh, dirty folks. And they made it easy. They made it easy for those people to get that money.
Right.
And people who were actually set up for the money, they ran from it, or they feared it. They got scared. So
right.
Hey, I hope when the monkeypox grants come on, bring the monkeypox grants out, because I'm be.
Wait a minute, Ms. Sherelle. They about to have a monkeypox grant?
Hey, listen, Rodney. I mean, it's ghetto down here on Earth, God. Just put some more money down here. It's ghetto down here.
We need some more money. Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Some of these hot topics this morning, Sherelle, have you seen this? Mike Tyson is mad at Hulu. So Hulu got a series called Mike about Mike Tyson's life. Mike say they are the slave master of streaming because they running this show without my permission. Is Mike losing his damn mind?
First of all, when you said Mike Tyson mad at Hulu, I'm like, well, why don't he just fight the nigga? I didn't never think that you were gonna be talking about Hulu.
You thought I was talking about Hulu Thompson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just now, I mean, you know, Mike, he has been doing some, you know, grounding himself.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
So
like I watch his show, the podcast, and he be giving some great advice.
Yes, he's changed his diet. You know, he looks good for his age. He smiled a goddamn lot. I saw him at the Improv. All he did was smile and shit. And that wasn't even in a showroom. He was walking to the door.
I think he practiced kind of softening himself a little bit. That's funny to you? That's funny to you?
Because he's short as hell. I didn't even know Mike was that short.
What you mean short as hell?
To me, Mike's short.
First of all, is you calling me short because Mike Tyson's taller than me?
Rodney Perry, now you know. Okay, next topic.
All right. This already ain't working out. All right. So Diddy was dating no girl, young MIA. She done had a breakdown. She needs you. Her chakras tore up.
What you call her name?
Young MIA.
Young MIA.
Miami.
Okay. There we go.
It ain't MIA, it's Miami.
Okay, yeah. Miami.
Okay, I say MIA. I thought, I'd be wrong as hell. I'd be wrong so hard wrong, too. Okay, so young Miami had a breakdown, and she say it wasn't because of Diddy. But
they broke up? They done? It's over?
It looked like it's over.
They was just on a trip, a family vacation.
I'm just telling you what they said on the thing. Now, there's also some rumors that she might be, Kevin Gates did a story about the women with the best stuff got acne. So they saying that young Miami might be that chick.
She got acne?
I guess. I don't know.
I got acne too. But anyway, so they done.
Well, wait a minute, what you saying? Is it true?
I mean, I know, let's stick to young Miami. Well, first of all, I don't think it's a breakdown from Diddy because he pretty much was letting it be known that they weren't like that.
Right, but she, every chance she got, she was like, no, we doing good. Yeah. The sign up.
Yeah, she was a fool.
Wow.
She was a fool. But she's young, and
right.
And aggressive. I mean, she's a city girl or a hot girl, one of them.
Should these young girls be dating old ass men, 50-year-old men? Are you frozen?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Them old cats now, they know how to wine and dine.
Stop right there, Miss Sherelle. Stop right there. Now, when you was young, you was with an old man.
I did. When I was young, old. Them dirty old men. They like to take out them young women, and they know how to wine and dine you. My daddy told me. He said, "Hey, this one old cat I was dating. I mean, he was exclusive." He said,
"How old were you? How old were you?"
I was.
Don't answer that. Just go tell us stuff.
My daddy said,
"Why you freeze? Why you be freezing like the screen froze?"
Because I'll be wanting you to move on to the next question. My daddy said, "Be careful of those old men. I know with how they get out. So just be careful." And this guy was so slick. I used to have to look out the window for answers when he asked me a question, because he was just that you got to be careful. Like, they come a different way, a different style. So I could just imagine Miami and Diddy, because he not just the older cat,
he's
but
a billionaire too. Yeah,
he's a billionaire. So, like, man, but she's a city girl. So I don't think that anything, come on now, city girl should get a player's card snatched. City girls don't be on caring about that.
Okay. All right. Speaking of dudes and chicks, Irv Gotti, legendary music producer, he claims that Ashanti's song "Happy" is about him, and she wrote the song about how he made her feel after sex.
First of all, Irv Gotti is a fool. He's a fool. I saw the video on him talking about when she left, he had to find out she was with Nelly. Baby boy, when you were married. So I don't understand how he feel like she hurt his feelings or did anything when he's sitting up here with a whole wife. Get your chakras in check, baby boy, because that's a fool. That's a fool. That's some emotional, crazy, narcissist, all type of crazy shit. So like you married.
So it ain't possible that maybe she wrote that song about him. Maybe he did his thug thistle.
I mean, he was positioning her, helping with her career. I mean, she had to give him one. But who cares?
Right.
How long ago was that?
That's been 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago. We didn't been locked
down. Why do you think that it's like that, Sherelle? Because he'll bring up some old stuff like that, like it's new, and it ain't new.
Because he emotional, he needs some help. He needs to get his chakras together. He needs some crystals or something. I don't know, Rodney. He light skinned.
What's that other stuff he need that hit the door real quick? What's that? He need that.
He needs some Palo Santos. Because Sage ain't gonna help him. You know what I'm saying? That's that, light skin energy right there. I thought,
indeed.
He ain't got dark skin swag with it.
He do not. Mm-hmm. All right. Of course, Beyonce been in the news lately. She dealt with the girl Kellis. What's her name?
Now you're gonna have me jacking up today because you jacking up today. Kellis. You said
Nas baby mama. What's up, Keandra? So she dealt with Kellis. She dealt with Kellis, whatever the name is.
Kellis.
She dealt with that girl last week and shut it all the way down. Right? So this week, you know who Chloe Bailey is, a little cute girl?
Yeah.
Okay, so Chloe Bailey did a cover of the Beyonce song "Plastic Off the Sofa." You know about that?
No, I don't know about the cover.
She did a cover. It's a cool song. I just listened to it this morning. Shouts out to Beyonce. But Beyonce might have a girl killed.
Wait, Chloe Bailey?
I'm joking. Beyonce ain't gonna have nobody killed.
Because isn't she like they're up under, like that's her idol?
She's definitely way under them. I like Chloe Bailey.
I do. I met her in person.
Her TikTok be doing too much. Speaking of TikToks,
Maz is off the chain, but go ahead.
Miss Sherelle has been killing the TikTok game.
I mean, can I get my Oscar?
How you make your head so big? How you make your head big and look? How you sound like a baby?
Oh, they got options. You ain't on TikTok?
I'm on it, but I ain't on it.
You have options. You wouldn't even have to make your head big. Just do the baby noise. But they got options.
No, all jokes aside, you really killing it, Miss Sherelle. Like, what made you start to go into that space?
Being quarantined, being locked down, COVID, all of that. Looking for resources, extra income, man, just and it was an outlet. Like we pretty much coming out of being, quarantined. It was just, okay, still something to do. It's an outlet. Some days when I couldn't afford my therapy sessions, I'll just go make a TikTok.
I had somebody encouraging me to get therapy. One of my buddies, like, man, I got therapy. It helped me a lot. I don't believe black people need therapy. Am I wrong?
My daddy said, if a person don't feel like they need help, then they're a part of the fucking problem. That's what my daddy said. That's what Skeeter said.
Really?
Yeah.
Skeeter getting therapy?
Everybody needs therapy. Everyone, especially if you're black.
Wow.
Everybody. And if you don't feel like you need therapy, you might be a part of the problem. But what's keeping you grounded? You have a wife and like 10 children. So, well, fuck that. You need therapy. First
of all, I don't have no damn 10 kids. I got 6. I got 6.
Okay.
Goodness gracious, man. Everybody always overestimate anyway. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and Drake got together in Toronto, reunited after many years. The Young Money, they were gonna stay together, rapping and whatnot. Is this like the old Brat Pack, man? We seen them get back together. How dope is that?
I was kind of scared at first because you said Lil Wayne and Drake got together. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
That ain't so, Rodney Perry.
Wait a minute. What is really going on? These cats is coming out the bags for real now. I think it's a beautiful. I always like all three of them, collaborating, working together. They always made magic, good music. They always had good energy. You ain't really never hear too much chaotic situations going on between those three.
Hey, what's your TikTok name, Miss Sherelle?
MZ_Sherelle1 on everything.
So right there, it's right there on the screen. Yep. MZ_. What? So somebody had your name without the underscore in the one?
It's a lot of Sherelles out there. I didn't know it.
Really? Now I have a sister. I have a sister named Sherelle, but she's SHERRELLE.
Wow, I've been knowing you a million years and never knew that.
You didn't know that? My sister's name is Sherelle. Sure is. Oh. All right. Russia is talking about Brittany Griner. Of course, Brittany Griner is a WNBA player that was detained for selling weed. She caught 9 years. But she may be coming home. They're trying to work out a swap. Is Brittany Griner important enough for America to swap somebody on her behalf?
Well, first of all, she didn't deserve 9 years. Second of all, they had to census her so they can do the swap, possibly do the swap. So that was the purpose of. Huh? You said what?
I said that too, but go ahead.
Yeah. I feel like that was the reason for the quick decision making. Give her 9 years, swap it out, and then when she get over here, I'm sure that they'll work it out. Is
she gonna continue to smoke weed?
Yeah, weed is where she live. Yeah, why would you not?
You just caught 9 years for weed. You gonna smoke? I would never smoke again.
Man, listen, it's out here. The government want you to smoke it.
Wow. All right. Did you hear about this?
What?
Pete Davidson and Kanye West's wife then broke up.
Pete Davidson
and Kim Kardashian. Kim
Why
Kardashian.
you had to say Pete Davidson and Kanye West's wife? Why you had to do it like that instead of saying?
That's who it is.
Why you ain't say Pete Davidson Kim? Because you had me breaking it down. Now you sound like that lady. Like, okay. So Aberstein was my grandmother. Let's see. That's her 1, 2, 3, third. So that's third cousin. That make us first cousin. I know you can't be with him in a relationship. That's how you just made me feel you was coming with it.
Pete Davidson and Kanye West's wife. I broke up. Now we from Chicago, Sherelle. Sherelle from Chicago. Miss Sherelle from Chicago. Miss that's MZ_Sherelle1. You from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Is this gonna give Kanye an opportunity to get back with his family?
Now, it does give you an opportunity, but if she's going.
Right.
Because Kanye want that old thing back. He want to be with Kim funky ass. But
why she gotta be a funky ass?
I don't know. My grandma's spirit came in me, Jezebel. She's a Jezebel. I mean, it does give Kanye the opportunity to try to get back with his family. And I'm sure he's gonna take it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
This is like the best thing that could have happened, besides coming a billionaire.
And he also broke up with the Kim Kardashian lookalike too. So
Really?
yeah, so this might be an opportunity for them. I really hope this works out. I think Kanye is at his best when he's with that girl, and he made $1 billion with her. And I just think being with your kids every day is something you can't quantify. You can't put a dollar value on.
It is a beautiful thing. Didn't Pete Davis get tattoos? Or somebody was saying
he got the baby's name and something on his neck. Yeah.
Wait, you saying it like that ain't a big thing, big deal?
No, that's huge. I'm anti-tattoo, so I'm too dark for tattoo.
I see him. I see people darker than you, Rodney.
I know. I saw Kevin Hart. I said, "What's that?" He was like, "I don't know where it goes." He lost it.
Stupid.
Shouts out to the transgenders. They had something happen. Now, is a drag queen and a transgender the same person?
That's a good question.
No, because I think back in the day,
they don't consider that. No, because first of all, drag queens don't even fuck with transgender. They have who they, they be like.
I don't know if it's cut and dry though, Sherelle. I think some transgenders identify. I mean, some drag queens identify as transgenders, but then some transgenders are not drag queens. They don't perform. You feel me?
So what do we call Flame?
Flame says she's he, she, we. She claim it all.
Okay.
And the trans community stay mad at her. The reason I brought it up, Angelica Ross made history as the first openly trans person to play Roxy in the Broadway play Chicago.
So what's the problem?
Ain't no problem. I ain't starting no shit. I'm just saying, if you play the opposite Roxy, they say, Rodney, man, you on Broadway. Oh, by the way, openly trans, Angelica Ross, you may have to tongue her down. Is this something the actors are going to have to start to consider?
They pushing it hard. They pushing that agenda. Like, I see it all the time. A lot in Tyler Perry movies and TV shows.
You think?
Oh, yeah. They pushing it. I know guys personally that are actors and play gay roles and say, I'm not gay.
Look, I'm like this. There's enough gay guys to play the gay roles. That's what I think. I got a call to play a role, and the guy was gay, and I didn't say no, but I was busy. They called me again, so I had to turn it down.
They wanted your thick ass to play that role.
That's not what we're gonna do today.
Oh, okay.
That's not what we're doing today.
Okay.
Write that timestamp down, Candy, because that was funny. On your thick ass. Anyway. Have you seen this? Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, and Pleasure P are forming a group, RSVP. I like that.
You like that?
The Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, RSVP, Pleasure P.
Why you say Bobby V like that? Bobby V. Why you say?
It's really RSVP, but that's whack. But RSVP is kind of dope.
Okay.
And Bobby V can sing. Sammy can really sing.
Mm-hmm.
Ray J is a great performer, and Pleasure P can sing. This. What do y'all think? You tuning in right now? What do you think? Does this sound like a dope group? Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, Pleasure P. Miss Sherelle, what you think?
Sit it down. That's just
Did you not see the verses? They did great.
Yeah, they did good. They did good. But it's so much going on right now. Nobody's going to be checking for it.
Right.
My opinion.
What group do you want to? What group of people can we put together to make a super group?
You know what? If they ain't grouped already, I don't know.
I got one for you, Miss Sherelle. This you gonna love this because you from Chicago.
Because I'm still trying to figure out why New Edition keeps, separating, taking one off, putting one back in. Like,
I think they did that on purpose. I think they broke up to get back together to do this last tour. Because they had all the energy. It was like we wasn't thinking about them, but when they broke up, it made you think about them.
Yeah, especially after the Lifetime
and the movie
came out. Yeah.
How about this? These three are my dogs. The name of the group is The Shy, Donnell Jones, Dave Hollister, and Carl Thomas.
Oh, that's hands down.
That's crazy, right?
That would be bananas. That would be everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm still listening to them. All three of them, actually.
Yes. I'm a huge fan. They call the name of the group The Shy, Donnell Jones, Dave Hollister, Carl Thomas. I think that's hands down. Now it ain't gonna be a whole lot of dance moves on that.
Hell no. You seen Dave Hollister? Anyway, go ahead.
What you mean by that?
He is heavy around the midsection. I don't know what the hell happened. You saw him on Bounce performing at the. Come on, who the hell is that? Who? Oh God, I was so upset. I was worried if he was gonna be able to hold those notes.
Hey, Tamara says kind of like making the band and the formation of Day 26. Hilarious. All right, that's our hot topics for the day. How about this, Sherelle? We'll take a break. We come back. We're gonna talk about whatever I say. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, okay, cool. My name is Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back with more show.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
You are back with the boy, the homie, Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. We do this show every day. The YouTube channel is where we check our numbers most frequently, but we are all over the place. Crazy shows last week. I see my man Hopgood is back in the audience. Hopgood came on last week. Hopgood came on last week, and Hopgood was trying to make a love connection. Great guy, businessman, and it made me think about something. What are the questions, ladies? What are the questions you ask of a guy? What are the questions that you must know before moving on to another part of your relationship? My co-host for the day, 6:00 in the morning, 6:35 right now for her. She's shaking her head. She's at MZ_Sherelle1. Welcome, Sherelle. Come on, join me. Also, my partner in crime helps me produce the show every day. Little sis, Candy in the building. What up?
Good morning.
Grand Rising, Candace.
Good morning, Grand Rising.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Rise all the way up, King.
All right. Yo, what do you guys are out there in them streets? Y'all dating, right?
Heck.
What? That's not fair?
I mean, not out there in them streets. Like with some damn Jezebels or something.
Miss Sherelle, I'll follow you. Okay. You be out there. I seen your little pool party videos. I seen you be everywhere. You be a red carpet doing your little sign. Knock it off. All right. So the question is, ladies, what do you want to know from a male suitor? Like, what do you ask a potential dating prospect? I love that. Well done, Candy.
It's so many. You go first, Sherelle.
Since I've started this healing process, I've been on this healing journey. The first thing I ask now, how is your relationship with your mother? I have to know.
So what does that mean? What do you get from that? What are you searching for with that?
Because what I've been noticing when a man has relationship problems with the number one queen and woman in his life, he's usually going to have some issues with the potential woman wife that he's dating. So I just need to know that first. And do you eat pork?
What they got to do with anything?
Because it's nothing that I can do for you if you eating pork.
Really?
I just can't. I can't taste it.
What about bacon? Is bacon pork?
All that, yeah. If you're eating pork bacon, now if turkey or chicken, that's fine. But I can't do pork. You're gonna throw my pH balance off, and I just don't have time for it.
Oh wow.
So wait. How are you gonna throw your damn pH balance off?
Because our diets don't match.
So you done already gave him some?
No, I'm saying that's what I need to know before we even move further or forward. Do you eat pork, and how is your relationship with your mother?
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Candy, you go.
I would say, like we talked about last week, definitely make sure that they're not married. And then
make sure they're not. I mean, don't they when they have a ring on?
No, not necessarily.
Are you serious? Well, I don't wear no ring either, though.
Right. Are you serious?
And then the other thing I would say, is important to be into your fitness. I don't really care what you eat, just as long as you, maintain, your health in some sense. Go to the doctor, make sure you good, no STDs.
Oh, a guy got to have health care to deal with you.
He got to not have no STDs and not be on the way out. You know what I mean?
On the way out? I mean, you consider him dying?
Maybe he might be.
No, y'all don't care about kids?
I used to care about kids, but I mean, I'm up in age now, so I mean, most people have kids.
First of all, you're not up in age. You're still a young woman.
I mean,
Can you say? Can we
Somebody
say
coming with like 10 kids, I probably would be a little uncomfortable. But if you got like 3 kids, you know.
Now, would you guys consider? Because we had a couple of shows about the poly life. Is that something you would consider, Candy?
No, absolutely not. I'm not. My chakras ain't in order for that, Miss Sherelle.
Miss Sherelle. Now, Miss Sherelle, would you consider a poly life?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Really?
Let's do it. I mean, not that ghetto ass shit they calling poly. No.
Wait, what they doing? What they doing, Miss Sherelle?
You know, these guys just want to hit a woman. So I'm about that poly life. Don't got the money, don't got the finances, the knowledge to afford or know about poly lives. And they just claiming it to get their pussy game up. No, It has to be structured. You have to be able to, you have to be financially situated, you know, straight to even claim poly life. Now I mean, look, Rodney, listen. We have so many available women now, you know, more than ever. 17. I remember when my dad used to say it's 5 and 7. Now it's like 17, 19 to one man, you know. And
you think it's 19 to 1 females to male?
Rodney, we losing our black men out here, baby. I don't know where you been. They you know, they either in jail, you know, locked up, or they gay, you know, or they taken, you know. So I mean, I think it's gonna come anyway where we're gonna have to start figuring out how we need to unity and start building together anyway, because that's what it's looking like. Earth is so ghetto, we need to find a way to just come together.
Wow. Joining the show, the light-skinned funny wonder. Get in here, Miss Randy Sky.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Well, man. Doing well.
You killing the game with the ring light. Okay.
Doing fine.
Yes. Face beat, got a tapestry behind. Okay. Randy Sky.
Rosa Queen.
Yeah, I love it. Randy Sky, my second co-host. She's with Miss Sherelle today. Okay, we're talking about dating, Randy. Talking about dating. Can you hear me? Wait, you gotta do all that?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you using your AirPods? Are you using your AirPods? Maybe. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, that's better.
This one.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes. Mike.
Can you hear me better now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Michelle C.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
You a little delayed. I don't know if you got that EBC Wi-Fi.
My shit is working fine, Randy. Been talking for an hour already. So it's your shit.
Baby, I mean, I can see the ladies fine, but so what's going on? What are we talking about? Dating?
Oh, stop right there. Let's get Hopgood in here because I got to get a male perspective as well. We're definitely talking about dating. Hopgood, turn your damn phone sideways.
I don't know how to do it, Rodney. I don't know how.
You're right. I forgot about that. All right.
Turn it sideways.
You know what, Randy? He don't know how to do it.
Okay.
Lord, he done turned the camera off.
The whole thing off. Anyway, Randy Scott.
Let's get into it.
I watched your live the other day. Would you be a person that might indulge in a poly life?
Honestly, I mean, here's the thing with the poly life, because I noticed that a lot of men who are down with poly life, like they just want to be the only man and date multiple women. They don't want the woman to date multiple men. That's where we disconnect at.
Okay.
That's what we disconnect at. Because I feel like if we're gonna do it, I mean, I don't know. I want my cake and eat it too. Yeah, like I want my cake and eat it too. You're not about to be the the only one having the fun. Why?
Right.
Why?
I
that's
never
how I
really
feel
thought
about it.
about the financial piece that you brought up, Miss Sherelle. Like when we talked about that, Rodney, when we had our two poly families, they never mentioned anything about financial, like how it's set up financially.
I think they kind of grazed across it, but there's strength in numbers, there's strength in family. So I mean, it's not nothing I want to do, but I get it. I understand the idea. Hopgood,
Yes,
would
sir.
you consider taking on maybe another wife?
Absolutely
or
not.
wives?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because in order, I'm 52 years old. The enrichment of life is to be able to pour yourself into somebody and them pour themselves into you. You won't give them the full embodiment of who you are by pouring into 2 and 3 and 5 different people. That's why I could never be a cheater. Because at the end of the day, I want somebody to love me and into me and know and be all into me and what we're doing, not what I'm doing over here and over here and over here and over here and over there. And I try to tell my younger friends, I said, look, man, it's best to have the best medium-sized glass of water than to have a whole bunch of little corners all over town.
Wow,
You want
look, a sip, having a sip everywhere.
Yeah, you
All
can't embodiment of it.
All
And
right, stay right there, Hopgood, because I know you got a long answer.
That's cold-blooded.
Randy Scott, I asked Miss Sherelle, I asked Candace, what are your must-have that you like, what you must know before you really get into something with somebody? Like, what's the question you're like, you know what? I need to know this, and I definitely need to know this.
Okay. I definitely want to know what your finances are like, because if your credit is messed up and I just rebuilt mine, you surely not about to take mine back down the way.
Exactly.
Okay? You're not about to take it back because all the blood, sweat, and tears. I got to get this thing up to the 700 or this 800. You're not about to take it back to 5. Okay.
Right.
So I need to know where you're at financially. What are your goals? Like, I need to know, do you want kids? Because I might not want no more kids. So therefore, we don't need to build. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. I need to know off top. Man. I mean,
I'm not mad at that. I think that's more than fair. And then a second question for my comedians, Randy Scott and Miss Sherelle. You're comedians. The average guy don't get this life. You know, do you keep them away from it, or do you just throw them in the deep end of the pool and let them figure it out?
I think honestly, if the man loves you and he truly loves you and he trusts you and you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, like, what's the problem? But also, there's a lot of things that men don't want to touch on. They mostly think, oh, we working around a bunch of men all the time. So you think jealousy? But I mean, not jealousy. You think that they're cheating. But also in actuality, dealing with being a comedian and working with a man who does a regular job, there's jealousy involved.
Oh, wow.
Your partner can be jealous of you. Your partner can be jealous that I got to be to work all day long. I'm at work for 8 hours. This girl can go talk for 20 minutes and make the same amount of money plus more. You know what I mean? And she's not, she's not getting up and working every day. Your partner can be jealous of you. Anything with entertainment for sure. I mean, you just got to be strong. I feel like at the age we are, I'm 40. So it's like, if you're dating me and you're with me, like we together, you should support me regardless. And you should trust me. You should know that I already had my whole day in my 20s. I'm straight now.
You good now.
Yo, Miss Sherelle, do you agree, or what's your thoughts on this subject?
I definitely agree. My experience being in the industry, in this entertainment world, we are around a lot of male comics, male entertainers. This is a male dominant industry. And it goes back to the chakras again, like I need to know, where you at mentally and, spiritually, because you have to be grounded. You have to be, secure about yourself and everything you got going on. You have to have a social life and you have to be supportive. And so that's why I dig deeper now with asking about relationships with, you know, with his mother, father, if he have kids, mother, what was the relationship about, you know, and I dig a little deeper now because I'm in an industry where you meet guys, they just don't understand. They feel like you all over the place, that you're in this industry because you're an entertainer, when they don't know, bastard, we out here holistically healing people with these laughters. You're going to get these jokes and get healed. And we underpaid doctors. We out here doing the work of God and the ancestors. So this takes a lot of work. And what I need for you to do is support it if you rocking out with me.
Wow.
And be confident. Be confident. If you're a confident man,
Secure,
you know you got that woman. Ain't nobody, for one, what? If you're a female comedian, most of the time you don't want no male comedian. You don't. Especially not no up and coming. He broke his hell. Girl, ain't but one person gonna be living the dream in my relationship. Ain't no one else gonna live the dream now.
We both struggling artists, and you got to be secure about yourself. Now, let me say this: Miss Sky, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. You got sexy comments. You know, I'm beautiful. You know, and and that my dad told me that I'm overly affectionate type of person. I come off like very flirtatious and stuff like that, because when I see people, I embrace them with hugs. I'm a hugger person. And so he like, you know, you gonna meet a guy it's gonna take a strong man to deal with you the way you are with men. You know, just even like being an Eastern Star with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? I know we have to do a certain handshake, but I always come in with a hug, and then the wives be looking at me like, we gonna get this bitch next. You know,
girl, you better stop hugging everybody. The monkeypox out here. Stop hugging everybody.
Don't you have to consider that though, Miss Sherelle, like that you're giving out some signals that maybe you don't want to give off?
Here's the thing, I'm pretty much what they call like free spirit. All right. Yeah. And I don't just hug any and everybody. Okay. Right. First of all, I gotta feel your energy, because you might not have that good, you might not have an energy that I want to even connect with, period. Right. You know, but I mean, I love transferring back and forth energy, good energy. If I feel like a person got good energy, I have good energy, I want to hug and I want to soak it up. I need that.
His wife want to soak your ass up.
That's like the best orgasm ever. That's like the best orgasm ever when you get somebody.
But they say that like when you hug somebody like for longer than a certain amount of time, like you get some kind of like connection with them. So
everybody freeze. Everybody freeze. Miss Sherelle around sneaking orgasms.
Hey, I had a little shake a little while when she said that. I was like, oh Lord, what? Wait a minute. Hold up.
It felt good to hear it, didn't it? It felt good to hear it.
It did feel good. All right, here we go. I'll bring up that one from the Facebook user because I thought that was a pretty good question. I'm sure that's Miss Tommy Girl. My ex was $110,000 behind in child support and never said a word, but I didn't ask either. What's the one question that you didn't ask in a previous relationship that you wish you had? Hopgood.
Wow. First off, I always touch on credit. So, ladies, that was a great answer. The first question I wish I'd have asked is, my marriage. I didn't investigate longer. Look, guys, sometimes we look with our eyes and we don't ask questions, so we don't ask no questions, especially if they're giving us some attention. If we're superficial. So if I would look back now, I would ask, are you a liar? Can I trust you?
Wow. But who gonna say, oh yeah, by the way, I am a liar?
Right.
But you'll be surprised, Rodney, because it's a lot of transparent people out there that's sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm transparent.
Right. Wow. Randy Scott, what's the question you would have asked? You wish you would have asked in a previous relationship?
Who was the last person you've been having raw sex with?
Oh,
that's none of your business.
Are you gonna give me some? That's what you're gonna be asked. That's what you're gonna ask.
You're talking about going into a relationship with somebody. That person who was behind on 100K, she's telling you that she was messing with this person. So I'm taking it as this is somebody you're dating, right? That I'm asking this this stuff too. That's the problem, and that's why so many STDs and stuff going around. Nobody wants to talk about sex.
No.
Nobody wants to talk about sex because you got people around here telling people they can nut up by getting a hug. That's not the truth. It's not the truth here. So you should ask about sex. I feel like also I think if you're going into a relationship, I think sex is very important to me.
Absolutely.
Like if we gonna have to be, you gonna have to be.
What's
Whoa,
your
whoa.
zodiac?
I didn't say anything. I just sign language.
What's the fight?
You're going to have to, so I feel like why can't we ask, or, can have you been tested lately? Can we see results? I will show mine.
No, but your other question is a different question, though, Randy Scott. You said, who is the last person? What do you want? What do you gain from that knowledge?
Right.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe I don't need to know exact names. I just need to know with that paperwork. Like, are you clean?
Right.
That's fair.
Are you clean?
That's more.
I need to know, are you clean and is your credit right, bruh? And do you got a job or are you trying to be a comedian? Because that I don't want you.
You don't want to be no part of that. Oh God. Candy, what do you wish you had asked the previous guy?
I have two questions. One would be like, are you like over your ex? Like officially over that?
Healed. Oh, that's good. That's a good one.
And then my follow-up would be like, do we want the same thing? So like I would like to know, like, what do you want out of this relationship with me? And make sure that we want the same type of things. Yeah.
Like as you get older, ladies, do you have to consider if you want children or not?
Yes.
Because you could end up with a younger guy that want you to drop another kid. My kid, out of high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that something that's still on the table for you?
Absolutely. It's definitely one of those questions. Like I'm kind of like middle of the road. Like I don't have to have any more children, but if I'm dating somebody who wants, I can still bear a child. So if it was one of those things where if I was, in a relationship and moved forward and was engaged to get married and stuff like that, I would have a kid for my husband if it was a deal breaker for him. You know what I mean? But
even if you didn't want to?
I mean, I'm 50-50, so I don't have to have any more, but I would do that for my husband for sure. Yeah.
Right. Miss Sherelle, what's the question you wish you had asked the previous person?
Rodney, back in the day, Miss Sherelle would have had to ask the brother, do you beat up bitches?
Damn.
I need to know, do you have self-control? Because my mouth was so terrible.
Okay.
Then. I know. I done been to a couple of scuffles. I need to know, do you put your hands on bitches? Do you beat up bitches? Do you beat up bitches? Because I don't want to end up in a situation where I got to do something to you because you put your hands on me. Now my life is gone. I'm locked up so that was then. I wish I would have asked that question. Do you beat up bitches? And now I'm more so like, I agree with both the queens, on everything they touched on, but spiritually, I need to know where you're at spiritually. That's very important. Very important. I need to know if you're grounded. I need to know that. And that's going to make up of everything that Randy Scott said and Candace said. If you're connected and you're, spiritually grounded, then we don't have to worry about that because I was the fool. I was the fool that would help you get out of that 110K. Nigga, we can get you out with that. I'm going to take on this assignment. Not saying I'm going to pay it, ladies. All right, queens. I'm saying that I had a lot of knowledge where we can move this shit around.
You were the fixer. You wanted to fix it, help him fix it.
I took on my fool ass. They say God protects his fools and babies. My fool ass took on assignments that weren't even out for me. So I would help you figure that 110K out and get you out of debt, because if I see some potentially in you, or this is back then, and I say, damn, you know what? He got this debt. And I know how, see, that child support debt, it's not, it's some women that's being, like spiteful. you know, they doing it to be spiteful. So I don't know, like, nigga, you really not taking care of your kids. Because I had men in my family that were really taking care of their children, but the women were being spiteful and put them on child support, and then they are, you know, the debt accumulate. Even if you lose your job, it goes on.
Miss Sherelle, sorry for interrupting you. Stay right there. We got an hour in the books. We'll be right back with more show. Going to the top of the hour. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned into Rodney Perry Live. We'll be right back, man. Great conversation, guys.
Rodney Perry. All the way live. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned into Rodney Perry Live. How about this, party people? I got a movie on the street. Shouts out to Joe Coy. The name of the movie is Easter Sunday. And it's a good movie. It feels good. It's fun. And I got a chance to go out to Canada and work with Joe Coy for 14 days. I want to bring my panel back in. Welcome to the show, Ms. Randy Sky, with the fabulous tapestry in the background. And welcome. On the West Coast, very early in the morning. We were right at 7 a.m. for her. And Mr. Hopgood came in to join us as well. As you make your we talked a little bit earlier about finances, man, and how important that is. But as I look back on it, I didn't have all my shit together when I met my wife. And if I look back, it was like my whole life should have been a deal breaker. I had 2 kids already. For real, how good? I had 2 kids already. I'm a comedian. I was struggling. Do you not give a guy a chance to catch up to you?
That's a good question. Let me tell you, first off, ladies, that's one of the first questions I ask when I'm thinking about dating somebody. I say, hey, how's your credit? No, we can talk about sleeping together and doing other things. We definitely need to be talking about this money. It's not a deal breaker. I'll fix you. But if you won't allow me to help you, then that's the deal breaker. That means we can't build, because we can't be one-legged in a relationship. I like to move around and do what I want to do, and having credit and financial footing, it affords that. So a lady with bad credit, that's not a deal breaker, because baby, I will help you. Just like,
but how good? How many times you done fixed a woman and she wasn't the right one? I mean, maybe the ladies are right. You take on the guy as a project or a girl as a project, and she's not the one for you.
We didn't all build a bear once in our life, but here's the thing: when I leave you, I'm gonna leave you.
Build a bear. The quote of the day: we've all built a bear before.
Yeah. But I'm gonna leave you better than I found you.
Okay.
Like Jay Little says, you're gonna miss me. So wow. I'm gonna leave you better than I found you. But because I know that if I help her, and then if I wasn't the right guy, she's gonna make the right guy to make the better decisions. You make bad decisions when you're stressed out about money and other stuff. So if your credit and stuff and money's right, your mind is better to be able to receive and do other things. So now, the first thing we're gonna talk about is that credit, and I'm gonna help you with it. It's not a deal breaker.
Ms. Sherelle, I cut you off. What's your thoughts on this question?
What was the question?
Put it on the screen, Candy. Do you give your partner? I mean, your life is great. You got Hollywood life. You taking pictures, flash bulbs. Do you give your guy a chance to catch up if he's not that guy already?
You know what? It has to be where I'm at, and financially or in my career and stuff like that. A guy gave me a chance. So yeah, I'll give a guy a chance because like the king said, the young said, you know, he'll help a woman get to his level to match him. But now, you know, I just pray that God continue to work on me and, you know, prepare me to meet my king on his level. But I've had that, you know, I met a guy where my credit wasn't so good. And he said, you know what? Let me put you on my trade line so I can help you boost your credit up.
Wow.
And or let me help you understand how credit works, because a lot of people, our people, really don't understand how credit works. They are literate to it. So yeah, you probably have to help, you know, just a little bit. If you see something in this person and you want to help them, I mean, just make sure that you can afford to help them. And what afford mean, mind, body, spirit, and soul, financially. Can you really help this person? You know?
Wow, Randy Scott, do you give a guy a chance to catch up a little bit? Or if he ain't there, he just ain't there?
Is he worthy of me giving him a chance to catch up a little bit? You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like, for one, if you got to do all of that, that means you just getting to know somebody, right? Like, you got to be worthy of me wanting to do all of that, to play catch up and do all of that with you. I don't have the time right now at 40 to be building bears. I'm trying to build my goddamn self. You hear me? I don't have the time, so I need to know, is he worthy? Like, I know women that have been taking care of men. They are the breadwinners of the relationship. They are handling everything, holding this man down. And meanwhile, he in the strip club tricking off. You feel me? Like, you got to show that you are on the right path of what I'm trying to be on in order for me to want to build with you. Are you going to make my life happier? Then yeah, I can help build you up and get you where you need to be. But if you just gonna be a headache, no, bro, no, I'm not building you up. Hell no.
I'm not mad at that at all. And you know, as we unpack this, it's really interesting to me because, you know, as you look at, you know, I look at you guys as my comedic peers and how hard it is, man. I mean, to be a female comic is one, hard enough dealing with us. Getting gigs is one thing, getting with your male peers. But the other thing is, you know, even once you get hot, to find somebody to share your life with is very difficult. Do you forfeit love in lieu of career for any career?
No.
You don't think so? How good?
Absolutely not. I've dated
how good? What's true for you may not be true for the ladies, but go ahead.
But here's the thing. I've dated two high-profile celebrity ladies. Here's the thing, and I'm a regular guy. You have to understand everybody has a certain level of genius, as Jay-Z would say it. Your woman might flow higher than you, but what your thing is do is have your hand on the lower part of her back to keep her, to let her know you're there. She ain't trying to put you in front of you and behind her. She wants you right there. Don't give her no static. Let her do her thing. I mean, that's going to really illuminate who you are. I love a powerful woman. I'll never be offended by a powerful woman. If anything, I'm going to look in the mirror and be like, hey, you got to get your game up. So now, any guy that's going to try to get you to dampen your shine, ladies, that's not the guy. I don't care if he do whatever he do. He a millionaire. He take care of you. Sparkles come out of his behind when he jumps up in the air. If he is trying to take you down less than what you are, that's not the guy. And same go with men. If a woman's trying to get you to step down, because I hear it all the time. I'm flashy. I'm this, I'm that. What you won't call me is a loser, broke, and not intelligent. And all these things that you say that I am, you're my woman. I'm going to make sure you're my representative of me. It's the better part of me. So I absolutely have to get you on the same level. But if you don't want to do that and you upset about my star ascending, then you're not where I'm supposed to be at. And I don't care. Just be by yourself. You're your best friend anyway.
Wow. Candy, do you forfeit love in lieu of career? I mean, you got a great career. You're in real estate. You're an entrepreneur. You do a lot of different things. I mean, do you got to get that up?
I don't think so. I think one of the most important things about a person is like their abilities to be themselves and enjoy what they do and love what they do. Like that makes you who you are, right? So I definitely feel like nobody should forego any kind of personality traits, business opportunities, just to be in a relationship. You have to find somebody that matches that energy. You have to find somebody that, is confident to be able to handle the many hats that I wear, or the many hats that you wear, Rodney or Hopgood. Any one of us, you have to find somebody that is able to come into your life, especially if we're older. We're not young, we're already established. So we have to find somebody that can match our energy. That's very important for sure. To the other question about giving your partner time to catch up, I'm a true believer that everybody has their ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may meet somebody and bring them into my life that may not be financially where I'm at, but I may not be financially where I'm at forever. You know what I'm saying? So to say that I'm not going to help somebody or, bring somebody in my life because financially they don't match where I'm at, they may come into my life and I may help them to where they surpass me. So does that mean now I'm not worthy of what they have, or what they, with their abilities to help me? No, it doesn't mean that. So you definitely have to be mindful and make decisions based off of like your energy and what you feel is right.
Hey, let's shift gears a little bit. My co-host today, Miss Randy Sky, Ms. Sherelle 1, Miss _ Sherelle 1. When do you introduce a dude to your family?
Never.
Wait, hold on.
I ain't doing that shit no more. No.
Are you serious?
No. Here's the thing. I mean, we got to be serious. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I got to know that this is going somewhere.
Are we talking months? Are we talking a year?
Shit, man. Listen, because here's the thing. People think when they date you and you let them meet your family, then they want to get all chummy with your family and all of that. And then when you don't want their ass no more, grandma's still inviting them to the party. They still at the house. You trying to bring your new thing, your little new yeah over there. But you got Rodney looking in your face after 5 years. You know what I mean? Not you, Rodney, but I'm just saying, like, I let you go, but you friends with my mom.
He at the barbecue. He's still at the barbecue.
You over.
He said we liked Rodney. He was so nice.
Yes, and now you got a new man. You know what I mean? And they not even giving him a chance because you still got the ex-man over here because he done got friends with your family. Here's the thing. I don't mind people meeting my family if I know that you're serious about me and you care about me and my well-being. I don't mind it, but it's very rare. You know what I mean? Like I just no, and I don't like I said, I don't want to meet your family either. I don't. I really don't. Like, I don't agree with getting chummy with the family because I'm gonna tell you right now, when something goes wrong, they not siding with you. They're gonna side with their family.
They're not ever gonna side with you.
They never gonna side with you. You got 5 kids by this man, and they mama know they a hoe. They gonna have their son back. And you just calling, stressing yourself out.
My mama used to tell a girl, you know that boy's a hoe. My son, I love him, but he a hoe. And I was like, you know what? You ain't got to do that, lady.
Listen, I had an ex-boyfriend, and his mother told me straight up, like, girl, I'd have been left his daddy. You just leave. Go away.
Get out of there.
Yes, like she literally said this to me, like, just enough is enough, girl. Just that's my son. I love him with all my heart, but girl, she was like, if I wasn't 75, I'll leave this man today. Like, just go ahead, leave.
Get out of there.
Oh Lord.
Miss Sherelle. Miss Sherelle, when do you let a person meet your family, man, if at all?
My children, no, I'm not doing that no time soon. I'm done with that shit. I'm so tired of my children being so disappointed in me.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not fucking doing it no more. Like I can't. But you can invite me to the Tupperware parties, because I need people at my shows. I need people to fill up them seats.
Oh my God.
I'm really out here networking. Don't look at it as that I'm meeting your family, nigga. You better let them know that I'm networking or introduce me a certain way where they know it, because I need to fill up seats.
Like,
I need you at these shows next week.
I'll be telling.
You know what, man?
you doing? Let me give you this flyer. Or follow me
Between
on Instagram. Let me give you my Instagram so you can follow me on Instagram. I need followers and I need to fill up seats.
between my friends, my sisters, and my daughters, I can't take another breakup. I need y'all to stay together.
Yeah. True.
Candy, though, I was so sad when she broke up with this last dude. I was like, I liked him. I went to the store and bought this nigga some salmon. He was a vegan.
But you also said,
Like I'm driving Miss Daisy,
also
bought my
told
whole
me
can
it
of
was some
salmon.
questionable things.
He did have a questionable shit about it. Because when I rode with, he rode me to the store that day. He was talking about his son. I was like, nigga, how old your son? Because I thought the nigga was like 10. The baby was 2. I'm like, nigga, that baby
How
2
long
years.
ago was this? How long ago was this?
Don't trust no man with no new baby ladies. Don't trust no man with no new baby ladies. Do not trust no man with no new baby ladies.
I told my daughter is dating a little boy. My daughter's 21, the boy is 23, but he got a kid and a baby mama. And the kid is fucking 130, 1.5.
No, baby.
I'm like,
There be girls out here talking about their boyfriend got a 4-month-old. No, baby. He's still sleeping with that woman, honey.
Right.
They still together.
They're together. They doing skin-to-skin contact in the house. He ain't got no shirt
Let
on.
me tell
They in
you.
the tub together.
Yeah.
They in the tub.
They in the tub together taking newborn pictures.
Baby.
I ain't with that girl. She crazy. She ain't crazy. You over
She
there.
ain't crazy.
Okay.
She ain't crazy.
Oh my
With that
God.
new baby. With that new baby, Lord
I'm
Jesus.
trying to tell you.
Man.
Boy,
Like,
y'all cold-blooded.
hey, how about this? How good? Like, we older, we 40-something. You know certain things. You know stuff. Like,
We don't have time.
When you're dealing with your younger friends, though, do you say something or do you just let them go?
Man, I got 3 little partners. I try to guide them through and some of them guys I just let them go because you can't tell these young cats nothing. Oh, school, you don't know what you're talking about.
What they call you?
School. They don't even do old no more. They so disrespectful. They can't even say the old.
It's school.
School, you know better. And I'm like, come on, man. I'm just trying to tell you something good. I want you to be better than me. I know y'all look up to me, but I look up to y'all. Y'all my legacy. I want y'all to be better. First off, I want to apologize to these sisters on this panel. Lord Jesus, there's some punks out there. Lord Jesus. Some of the stuff, yeah. I try to tell them, and if they don't listen, I'm only gonna tell you once.
Wow. Miss Sherelle, do you help your young homies out, or do you just let them go?
Listen, I absolutely will try to tell you, but you can harvest the soul of the individual, but the spirit belongs to them.
Ooh.
So they have to learn their own lessons. They have their own lessons. I'll try, but after that, I got to step away because what that'll look like, it'll start, kicking your ass. It'll be a back and forth thing. You beating them up, they beating you up, and they, there's just too much energy. I'll try, but after that, I'll step away. Once I stop answering your calls, because you want to talk about the same toxic shit, you'll get it. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out because I'm not going to just keep letting you lay on my couch with a tissue box for free.
That part.
Dang, she violent though. She always want to beat somebody up. What's wrong?
I didn't say I'm gonna beat nobody up. Now I have been in situations where you want to give a person 20 to the head, no cover up, because I'm from Chicago, on the South Side. But
okay,
no cover up.
No cover up.
No cover ups. Okay. But I get it because I used to be hard headed myself. I was once a person that you couldn't tell. I had to find out myself. But if I can help somebody and try to tell them like, hey, that's not a good look. You might want to step away from that. I'll do it. But I'm not going to go in like them days is over. I don't got the energy for or the time for that. Did you see Earth is spinning faster than ever? We losing time in our sleep, and I'm finna continue to help you fix out this toxic shit. Nah, I'm done.
Yeah, I did see that.
I get that.
I'm sorry, the Randy Sky.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Folks, man.
I'll give you some pointers. I can tell you my experiences, what happened to me. But like sis said, Sherelle said, like, you know, sometimes as older cats, we don't understand that people are going to do what people want to do. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to our own children, all we can do is give them the right insight, give them the rights from wrongs, but ultimately they're going to do what they want to do. When they are not around you, they are their own person. I'm not about to stress myself out taking on your burdens. That, you know, I'm not about to stress myself out taking on your burdens. Like, even I got friends and they so wrapped up in, man, my son want to go do this in school and this and that. Man, I told him he need to go for engineering. Okay, that's his life, bro. And then you want to sit here and have them do what you want to do for 20 years and it don't even work out. The way kids make money way faster than us nowadays.
Very true.
These fools getting paid thousands just to post videos online, like a day, bro. Like, making way more money than you make every day at your warehouse job. But you got old cats is like trying to tell them what to do, and they don't even understand the future. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even understand. Like Hollywood, look at Hollywood. He ain't even know how to flip his phone just to the side. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you go tell somebody how to walk in the right direction. And you don't know
this ain't about me.
You know, like, you don't.
Boy, she called
sometimes you just got to give advice.
Call me later. We're going to get you right.
You can give advice.
I'm not going to take the
you cannot change them. Like you said, the spirit belongs to the person. I like that.
Hollywood.
They're going to do what they want to do.
He working with a flip phone.
No, I got an iPhone 12. I just, you know, I usually use my desktop, but
you know, your phone is probably locked.
Okay.
So it won't shift, but it's okay.
Just swipe down and hit the unlock. No.
Cold blood.
Yo,
he gonna help you get your credit right, but he can't fix that phone, bitch.
Hollywood trying to show that nice little red bottom. That's what it is. Or his head to be cut off like Rodney Perry.
That cigar lounge hat. Oh yeah, he got his little cigar lounge hat on.
That's that red bottom. That's that red bottom. Keeping James.
I like Keeping James. I met that dude at the Vegas store, and I met the twins, and they're really nice dudes. And
who's the twins?
Who's the twins?
The twins they used to be in music a long time ago. They're in business with them. You'll see them. The Calvin and Alvin. They're usually with them all the time. So they peer pressure me one day.
I don't like people that corner the market on stuff. I like his hats, but you know, I think
the people
that knocked it off need to be smacked.
Yeah, but you know what? They customer service is terrible.
Yeah, I will attest to that. Like, I bought a hat at Macy's, Keith James from not Macy's, but I think it was it was Saks, and I bought it, and they sent me a used hat. Like, somebody had took it back because they didn't like it, and the hat was used. And I had
customer service is terrible. I done wrote letters to them about a product. Called the corporate office, which is in ATL, you know, and it found out it was the HR was the sister, and the sister was the HR. It was terrible, and still nobody has gotten back to me, and that was in November.
He's working out the Kings now. Since they
Rodney
Beverly Hills, he's working out the Kings. He's working out the Kings.
I know this is an older panel. Y'all done got so passionate about customer service. Only 40 and up get passionate about customer service. The conversation done went left. You know about that customer service, right?
I want them on their Popeyes. I know that. You know,
they got to talk to us better. Like, I don't like the way she talked to me.
hey, why you playing though?
The hats are too expensive.
They are too expensive, and they're not worth it. But that's neither here nor there. So,
no, I'm saying you don't want nobody talking to you crazy, and you spent $1,000 on a hat.
Well, if you spend $1,000 on a hat, you got too much income. But that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm anti self-checkout. I won't use it. My kids be mad at me. I'll stand in the line. If I'm not in a hurry, I'm going to get in line.
Why?
Do y'all use self-checkout?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, why?
I use self-checkout because
I feel like they're eliminating jobs. It's people that ain't working because of fucking self. Walmart got 38 checkout stands, and I'm 2 of them. That don't bother y'all?
Okay. Let me say something about that.
Let me start with Randy Scott and her little young thoughts.
Yeah, she didn't crack on me about
Rodney, why are you so frustrated about the self-checkout, bro? If you only got like 3 items, why not go through the self-checkout?
I'm not
It's
doing
very
it.
simple. All you gotta do is
I'm
read.
mad. I don't work here. I don't work here, Randy Scott, on purpose. I don't work at Publix. I don't work at Walmart. I don't work at CVS. I don't work here. But guess what? I do. And I'm affecting the bottom line. Like,
You shop at Aldi's? Do you shop at Aldi's?
I know
You
about
gotta bag your own groceries.
I don't bag my own groceries, but I do go to Little, and Little, I buy a bag. Yeah, I go to Little.
Exactly. So now you work.
I don't like that either.
Right. That's how I am. Like I agree with you, Rodney, about the self-checkout, but I use it because, you know, I kind of have to. You know what I'm saying? They kind of force you to use it, but I never like it. I be mad as hell every time scanning shit. Like, this some bullshit.
We should have made this stand a decade ago.
Yeah. And I always get
I was
help.
trying to get people on my side, but would nobody come? And
I always get help. I buy some liquor.
We got seedless watermelons and self-checkout. You can't find a damn watermelon without.
You know what y'all slipping at? Y'all slipping. That's how I know y'all not no real G's. Because the real G's use self-checkout. You know why? Because we be stealing, bro.
Oh.
What is you talking about?
You going to jail.
I
Get your ass on camera.
If I spend $97.67 in your grocery store, surely I can get a 32-pack of bottled water for free. What are you talking about? All you got to do is show your receipt to get out of Walmart. That's all you got to do.
Hey,
bro.
Rodney.
Wait. How you get the water? A big ass thing of water. How you get it?
Just leave it at the bottom. They're not going to bother you about that. You done spent $100. They're not going to bother you about that. If they do bother me, if they try to stop me, Rodney, I'm going to show my whole ass. Because you already know how black people get when we get caught doing something we're not supposed to do. I'm going to be like, why the hell would I steal $3 worth of water when I just spent $97.67? Matter of fact, take all this shit back, run me my money. They're not going to go through that.
That's true. That's true.
I'm going to get my water. They're not going to bother me.
You don't want nothing now.
Wait. So you tell me you would give back. Hold on, Hopgood. I'm sorry. Randy Scott, you said you would give back all the groceries to make a point?
Yeah, and then once you act up like that, they gonna know she wasn't stealing. Just go ahead and go.
If I'm the manager, you gonna give me my shit.
Pace.
I'm gonna be like, I forgot. It was at the bottom of the buggy. I've never been bothered about it. We got water right now. You want one?
It's somewhere in the United States, somebody's watching this. They're gonna bogart Miss Agnes at the door today. She ain't gonna be able to make prayer because of your shenanigans.
We out of control, guys.
I'm just saying, you can get like if you don't want to do something that big, maybe say you got like 3 packs of some brown gravy. Grab them in a bunch, scan one, throw that joint in a bag, like grow up.
I can't even argue with it, and I'm mad. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you getting over, and I'm not.
You just gotta be discreet, be smart. Don't steal from people, steal from corporations, and steal small.
All right, y'all. We got my buddy. I'm bringing up.
Well, let me answer the question. So I'm with Randy Sky. I am. Every 5th item must go in the bag. You see the prices on this shit. That okay? I don't know, but
you stealing?
If it's self-checkout, that's what it's for, Rodney.
I said every 5th item must go in the bag. So let's say if you got this is for $40, $50, right? And then you got a box of Kleenex, and this is $3. You got to whoop, and now you got your $50.
So you don't care about the camera in your face?
Yes, yeah, that's why.
I looks at the camera, and I'll call the person over if some shit that I purposely make shit do stuff so I can call them over like, hey, I need help. Can you clear this? I ring it up too many times just because I already know they probably watching me anyway. But here in LA, they just letting people steal. People
and you just gotta look the part.
Like they not stopping nobody out here. They was at citizens arrest. You do a citizen arrest because they ain't coming to the store arrest nobody during COVID. Why because people want to steal. I saw a man walk right out the Marshalls with 2 pair of gym shoes in Studio 6.
I know he didn't pay for that.
And he walked right out, and the security
a thief know what a thief look like. They're like, I see you.
No, he took the shoes off the shelf. Security act like they was gonna proceed to chase him, but they just walked out and just like, man, that they off. These are corporations with money.
Loss prevention.
Billions
It's
of
called loss
Walmart, they
prevention.
making billions of dollars. You think
Loss
they don't
prevention.
care about my one little boop?
Hey,
You
time out
damn
though.
right.
I'm gonna tell you
$50
right
damn
now.
compact. I damn sure care.
Every fifth item must go in the bag, Rodney Perry. Do you
Hey,
see
don't
the
try that
price
shit
of
at Best Buy
Lysol?
now. They'll tackle you.
Lysol went from $7 to $15. Have you seen the price of Lysol? Okay, laundry detergent. That shit then went up. And not only that, in detergent aisle, they give you this much in the bottle now. I'm opening up another bottle and I'm pouring it in there because y'all not about to short me on my detergent.
Hey, real quick, if you get the Hispanic detergent, it's cheaper. If you get the one, the Downy, that's
Fabuloso?
nothing but Spanish, the language is Spanish.
Fabuloso?
Yeah, that's true. I don't
Downy,
know if you get the
Downy
Downy
has,
version.
like
that's
they have
true.
their own. It's
Yeah.
just all the stuff on the writing on the bottles is in Spanish, but it's made by the same company and
But
it's
do
cheaper.
you know how much perfume in that shit? That shit be tearing up my skin, having me itching bad as hell.
Listen, I can't be your dermatologist and give you budget tips.
Hey, hold
You
on,
gonna
ladies.
smell good, but that shit is
Ladies. I had no idea that this was going to take
this was reality.
I didn't know I had two thieves.
We're not thieves. Well, I'm speaking for myself. I never said I steal. I said every
I'm a
fifth item
taxpayer.
goes in the bag. Every fifth item goes in the bag.
That's a disclaimer.
I'm a
I never said
taxpayer.
I steal.
I pay my taxes, and sometimes America owes me a little extra, okay? And it's fine.
Boy, this thing went from a tutorial.
So you guys, so you can pilfer items from a store. So you okay with those people losing their jobs?
They're not gonna lose their
We
job.
never
It's a thing
said
called
we
It
loss
already
prevention.
did. It's already gone.
Let me
Loss
tell you,
prevention.
we never said we were okay with someone losing their job. But here's the thing: after COVID didn't happen, nobody's job was guaranteed, and still not to this day. You better find a way to create your job.
All right, I gotta guess. I gotta get to my guess. This young man, he gotta, y'all.
Stealing TV.
Let's take a break, Candy. We come back. I'm talking to my homeboy, man, Mr. Dino Wells. My name is Rodney Perry. Y'all out of control.
Ask him if he ever stole something from the self-checkout.
I'm sure
Everybody has stole. Rodney Perry has stole. He's from Chicago.
Rodney Perry done stole.
We'll be right back.
You still
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Welcome to the show. The champ. When I met him, he was boxing, but since then, he has took on another life. Let's find out. My man, Dino Wells. What's up, Dino?
What's good? What's good? Man, pleasure to be here.
First of all, Dino, you need a haircut.
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
Hey, are you training? Are you boxing still?
No, I'm not training, not boxing, not doing none of that right now. Actually, my son kind of scorned me from that when he was talking about I'm getting back into boxing and I was going to train him, the father-son tandem.
Nice.
But he's not serious, so it just kind of burnt me out on it.
Hey man, you made a transition, a segue, and you're doing music, bro. Talk to me about it.
Hip hop today is different from when we came up. I saw you had the great Big Daddy Kane on, and that was a beautiful show. And I was like, man, I wish I was on that panel because I got so many questions. I went to his concert when I was 18. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, hip hop is way different from when we came up and with all this drill music, which is nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the music part of the aspect. Just the lyrics and stuff that they say is getting people killed. And I said, you know what? We need to bring some order back. So I said, let me do some music so people can vibe to. So that's why I decided to do some music, go back and do music, go back to the roots.
Wow. Hey man, and you cover some subjects that should be really important to us as Black folks. What is some of your subject matter?
I have the song outright. It's called Pressure, which is a high blood pressure awareness song. I had that one out.
Silent killer in the Black community.
Yes, it's the silent killer in the Black community. I talk about relationship issues. I talk about pretty much everything that need to be talked about. That's very relatable, and yeah, hopefully everybody will like it. You know, Smooth Sin is the name. SM00V3 the $1N.
I love it, man. Can you play any of it?
Yeah, you can play it. Most definitely.
Candy, do we have it? I just see yeah, Nate, yes, no. We don't have it. Hey, we don't have it. Can you play one of them from there?
I don't even have it in queue, actually. I don't have it in queue. I'm on my phone, so it's all in my phone. I do all my recording from my phone, this phone right here that I'm on now.
So you rap, you got a rap career you started from your phone.
Yep. Everything is on my phone. Everything I do is on my phone. Make the beats on my phone. I do the mixing and mastering, I record. I do everything from my phone.
Get out of here. Let me bring my co-host in here because I'm sure they got questions. Randy Scott, Miss Sherelle, Dino Wells is in the building. Anything for Dino, Miss Sherelle?
Dino, I'm trying to, no, go on to the next person. I'm distracted by all the facial hairs. Dino, what's going on with you with the face? You got it.
Hey, I'm getting my Frederick Douglass on right now.
Somebody said he was still in quarantine.
Yep.
They say Dino's still in quarantine.
That's right. He said he using the cell phone. He said he doing everything on the cell phone, baby, and he ain't got time to be cutting his hair. He getting his spread.
I have a question for Mr. Wells, Mr. Dino. With recording your music, and I know you said you do most of it at home. I mean, honestly, the majority of people out right now do a lot of their stuff at home. People think that they need a studio and to get all of this stuff out of perfection. A lot of them, like up and coming stars, are literally coming out from just doing stuff on their phone. Same thing, even with what we do, the skits, the videos.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally coming off of their phone. You know what I mean? All it, one night you can get 11 million views on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like it can just take off. So I know you probably got to buy a bunch of some equipment to try to help get some of your stuff a better value other than the cell phone. So when you do that, have you ever stole anything from the self-checkout line?
I knew that was
like
coming.
A microphone or anything to help with your beats.
Oh my God, he did that.
That's a nice segue into that, Dad. Now, I plead the fifth. The fifth is plead.
Okay,
don't look like Dino over there.
You said enough, Dino. You pleading the fifth, answered the question, and also proved Mr. Rodney wrong again.
Well, you know what, Dino? Look, I believe that you're doing what you have to do. And again, social media, you can be famous right from your own living room, from people's
overnight.
Houses, because social media had created these platforms to do so. What are you wanting to see and get from this? Like, what is your goal?
Great question.
My goal is to really just touch lives, touch hearts, let people just hear my music, my passion. I can't sing, but
can you give us a freestyle when you get through with that question?
I'm the real, I'm the deal. High blood pressure invades my skills. If I stay still, then I may chill. And life has a way of hitting us in the chin. That's the hook of the song, Pressure. I'm a writer, so I pretty much write. I don't freestyle good, so throwing me on the spot trying to freestyle, that's back in my younger days when I was a battle rapper. I done lost that skill. I gotta tune up for that.
So next time, just say no. Just say no.
I want you to answer the question, and then maybe you can give us something you already have written down.
Well, I just threw the hook down already.
Ask the question again.
What do you see? I can't.
You know, we comedians, Dino. We don't need no harm.
I used to do some stand-up comedy back in 2009. I failed at it miserably, but I tried it at one point. Didn't do good at
You
it.
sound like a jack of all trades. You did comedy,
That's
music.
funny with some lyrics just now.
Them lyrics, we thought since you was locked in quarantine, you was about to hit us with something a little harder. You've been locked down for a minute, man. Go ahead, put your ass
We
back
outside.
on.
We outside, Dino. We outside.
I pleaded fifth on that one too. But other than that,
Dino hit us with that Coco Melon rap, man.
the Megan Thee Stallion rap. But for real, the music is a passion, and we need some changes. I like the OGs in the game. The OGs I feel are the OGs, and I feel that they're not really doing too much of nothing, just letting the young ones run amok. So I feel that I should, as an old person, 51, I'm 51, want to come out and just make some good music so you can vibe to, listen to, chill, and pick it back off my documentary, because a lot of people ask about my documentary all the time when the bell rings, and I base stories off my documentary as well. So, have you seen my documentary, Rodney?
I definitely saw some elements of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can check that out. Now I can send you the link. It's called When the Bell Rings, which is on Amazon Prime, but I can send you all the link to watch it as well.
Wow, man.
So this your thing right now. This your thing right now to, reach some people and
and vent. Pretty much venting.
Okay. Oh,
Do
so
you
created your own therapeutic outlet, pretty much.
That's yes. Instead of seeing a therapist every other Monday, music is my therapy as well.
All right, that makes sense.
But do you give the younger rappers a chance though? I noticed with older people, our age and up, we don't understand some of the new rap, the cadence of it, and so we don't even give it a chance. Because there's so many rappers that are out there, and I'm not talking about what y'all just hear on the radio. Because the radio, they have an agenda. So you already know what they're going to push for the radio. But there's so many more young rappers that are out here spitting that are talking about things. But the radio's not going to ever play that, y'all. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to play it's just what it is. It is what it is. They're not going to play nothing that's going to help better the Black community. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, we've been trying for years and it's just not going to happen. But do you shut out these young rappers because you don't know them? Or do you even give them a chance and listen to them? Because I know some old heads, my uncles, they be like,
listen to
I
all
don't want to
music.
hear that.
No, I listen to all music. I listen to what they say. I listen to the sound, the tones, the melodies, the cadence, the mumble raps, which is weird to me. But, I listen to all music and I embrace it. I embrace the style. It's just the stuff that come out their mouth. If they speak ill of the dead or they want to disrespect somebody, the degrading of women all the time, that's old. It gets old to me. Of course, Luke started the degrading the music, the women music. It was cool.
Before Luke, but I get you. Hey, Dino, man. All jokes aside, man. Thank you for coming on today. And I'm gonna track down the music and I'm gonna play it, bro. Any final words? How do people stay in touch?
You can catch me, Dino Wells. Just Google me, Dino Wells. That's DinoWells, or my TikTok is Dino_Wells. I'm pretty much Dino Wells. I'm Googleable, so you can Google me and you can see me everywhere online. Check out my documentary, like I said, When the Bell Rings, which is on Amazon Prime. I can send you the free link as well. Just check out Smooth Sin, SM00V3, the $1N. That's on Spotify and all music playing platforms. It's a pleasure being here. I like laughing. And to answer your question, yes, I have dabbled some things at the at the self checkout every once in a while. Yes, I have.
Yeah,
But
I would like
you
to
know,
give you some, I would like to
gang.
give
it
you
is what
some
it is.
encouraging. I would like to give you some encouragement advice, Dino. So one thing I would say is keep going. If this is what you believe in and you're passionate about it, keep going for it because you know, I'm still a part of the radio station, Raw Radio on Power 92 in Chicago. And we always spotlight people, you know what I'm saying? They'll play your stuff, but doesn't mean necessarily that it would get in rotation.
Right.
So
Yeah, I understand.
like we spotlight all the time. We'll play it, but you know, we also look at your followers on Instagram, how serious you about it, you know, but it doesn't necessarily mean it'll get a rotation. So keep going, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes money to really put you where you need to, you know, not sometimes, it really do all the time, or it's not, or who you know, but just keep going, keep going.
Hey, we shall keep going. Thank you, Dino, man, for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure to chop it up with you, bro.
Always, always. And get on that mat now.
You know, you don't want none of that smoke.
You don't want this
Much
smoke with me
success,
now.
Dino.
I'm back now.
Yeah, man. All right, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Peace.
Mhm.
Much success, man.
Okay. Ladies, fabulous job today. Fabulous job. Miss Sherelle, 6 a.m. came in bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You had your chakras in line. You did your damn sizzle. I had no idea as I'm formulating these questions to ask y'all. In my mind, self-checkout was gonna be a speed bump. Okay, ain't no way I thought I was gonna be a snitch and expose my friends to incarceration. Sherelle is still in high dollar.
That's a lie.
You guys,
I never said I was in the store stealing. I never
Every
said
fifth item.
Every
goes in
fifth
the
item,
bag.
Sherelle,
in the bag.
$50, $4.
Every fifth item in the bag. Never once said I'm stealing. You're not gonna put that on me. You're not gonna put that on me.
I'm not gonna put it on you. Hollywood Hop good, man. How do we stay in touch, bro? We want to be your friend.
Hollywood Hop _06 on Instagram. Charles L. Hopgood on Facebook. Y'all check me out. I'm gonna follow y'all today too. I had it's an amazing show. I always love coming on here. I've been taught some things, some urban things, and I'm cool with that.
Thank you, Hopgood. Miss Sherelle, how do we stay in touch? How do we be a part of your world?
Man, first of all, I want to drop a text tip for today. If you do have a young lady or a young man staying with you, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, just know that you can write that person off on your taxes. If they make under $4,500, you can write them off as a dependent. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. And if you do co-parent, try to find a way where you and the father can file the kid on both of y'all taxes. No, one person don't have to take both credits, okay? I'm Miss Sherelle, MZ_Sherelle1. Y'all can find me on all social media platforms. You can also call me for any tax credit questions at 888-408-8818. Again, the number is 888-408-8818. That's what pays the bills while I'm out here slinging these jokes. And you can watch me on MTV. Help, I'm in a secret relationship on BET, All the Way Black. And thanks to you, Rodney Perry, for bringing me on the show. It's always my pleasure to co-host with such a great team you always put together. You guys, be on the lookout. I just signed a contract to do my own TV show on Tubi and Roku. I'm excited about that. So that's what I'm working on. And man, I'm still slinging these jokes. Book your girl. You can book me at spierce1100@gmail.com. Or you could just hit me up again on MZ_Sherelle1, and I can forward over my manager's information.
888-408-8818. Thank you, Miss Sherelle, for popping on.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, they call her Randy Sky. She's knocked down funny. Randy Sky, how do we stay in touch?
Man, follow me. Well, first, you can catch me at your local Walmart.
Water.
But nah, for real, follow me on
That's right.
Rodney Perry does not condone stealing. We know. You think you better?
Disclaimer.
Okay. Nah, y'all can check me out on all social media, man, at comedian Randy Sky. Comedian Randy Sky. It's Randy with an I, R-A-N-D-I, Sky with the E, S-K-Y-E. Check me out. I'm real big on TikTok. I'm always posting funny videos. I just hit like close to 12 million views on there, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, and you can check me out on All Death Roast Me. I just did season 5. I'll be in the classroom roasting with them fools. So check me out on there.
You be holding your own too. You be killing it. You be doing a great job.
I ain't got no choice but to, man. They be on me. They be on my ass, bro. So I ain't got no choice. But make sure you check me out on that. And I believe I'm going to be on 85 South's up and coming season of I Got 5 on his showcase. Where they showcased in a lot of the new comics. And you can catch me at Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta once a month, every third Thursday, rocking out with my girls, all female Black improv.
Yes.
And we mix improv in with stand up. So check us out, man. I'm outside. If you just follow me, you will see me outside, period.
She is indeed outside. Miss Candy, how do we stay in touch?
You can find me on Instagram at Candace_Latoya. And every day on the Rodney Perry Live Show. Thanks, ladies, Randy and Miss Sherelle. Hop Good. Thank you so much for checking in.
Thank you so much.
Hey guys, my name is Rodney Perry. Shouts out to Media Room 360 for powering us. Shouts out to the DC Comedy Loft. We had a crazy great weekend. Tampa this weekend, I'll be in the building, and also Joe Coy and the movie Easter Sunday. It is on the streets. My name is Rodney Perry. I'm at Rodney Perry.
Where can you watch that movie at?
It's in theaters.
Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, it's outside. Okay.
Okay.
So that's our show for today. We do this every day, and it lives on my YouTube page afterwards, so you can always go check it out. But look, how about this? When you're in the grocery store,
we can just get some money from you.
I am rich. Have a good day.
Let's.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.